make sure everything good before I start. I'm still mad that this messed up at the bottom. Yo, one thing that make me mad is you can see like the cabinets in the background. But it's whatever, man. It's whatever. We ain't gonna get into it too much. Just let me make sure everything sound good like usual, y'all. Oh wait, hold on. Dang, I don't want to mess it up. All right. Make sure everything sound good. Chat, anybody in? Anybody in? W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Remember, I can't tell if people tuned in or not because I don't know what be going on with the something going on with Streamlabs right now to where you can't see. Like it may say 0 people on the video right now, but it's not. Like it be people inside tuned in. I just don't know what be going on. All right, let me see though. Testing. 1 2 1 2. All right. Perfect. That's what I like to see, y'all. That's what I like to see. But what's going on, guys? It's been a minute since I live streamed. My fault, y'all. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Walker Media, Jaden. I'm here. We back with another video. I don't know if it's too bright for y'all to see. I don't know, bro. I be getting aggravated with this, bro. For real, like, yeah. If I can't see by the title of the video and by what's going on the screen right here, listen, man. We about to get into Choppa and Pooh, Shiesty. I'm just fixing some settings. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I should be doing this beforehand, but it's hard to see what be going on, like unless I'm really in it. So, all right, y'all. All right, I think we good. If y'all in here, let me get some W's or so. You know, anything. Let me know that y'all in the video. W's in the chat. I got my script up right here. You know, we getting ready, everybody. Yeah. So we about to do it. Yeah, see, that's the only problem. I don't like how it, I can't really see the chat, bro. That'd be the one thing that, like, low-key make me mad. All right. Maybe that's a little bit better. I don't know. Hopefully that helps, chat. I don't know if that makes it better for y'all. Join my live, Hyra baby. I'm talking to my girl, y'all. Any view count. Listen, if you tell your family to join your videos, ain't nothing wrong with that. Cause look, it's hard out here live streaming. You need all the help you could get. I'm gonna just open my little drink right quick. Get me ready for the stream. Let's go. All right. Oh, all right. So yeah, y'all. Without further ado, we about to talk about it. Pooh, Shiesty versus Choppa. I'm not gonna lie. This type of situation, I wasn't expecting it. It's not something I seen. I thought Shiesty and Choppa was cool. I know they both from Memphis, you know. But this situation definitely came out of nowhere. W's, appreciate that. See, that's what I like to see. Do a toast with me. We got some ginger ale in the cup. Y'all know what else in the other one. Sit back, relax, enjoy the video. I'm not gonna lie. I like how the old text looked. How it stayed on the screen. Like, I feel like I don't have no chat. Like, like when the chat disappears after a while, it make me feel like nobody in. Like on the old streams, if y'all seen the old streams, when people comment, like I could the comments stay up there. So I gotta figure out how to keep that on there. So while I have this up on stream, I just gotta pay attention to the chat here and there, so I'm not behind or anything. But yeah, like I said, this beef is something I did not expect. Came out of nowhere for real. But apparently I was late to certain things that was going on that was in like the entertainment, the industry. You feel me? The rap music and what else? But the some of the things I got over here, is they coming like this been brewing for a minute. You feel me? Appreciate you. Um, yeah. Apparently it's a lot going on. Like baby moms getting messed with, people getting pregnant. They talking on the jail cause. This songs is coming out. All types of stuff is going on right now, and I didn't even know. Like I'm just now finding this out. I found out yesterday. I knew I wanted to do a video about it today, so we here. Um, Again, for anybody that's not privy to my live videos that don't be tuned in, what I like to do is give a little background on the people we talking about. I be having this so you can see for like visual representation, because I know nobody just want to see me talk the whole time. So I like to have like the pictures and whatnot. I meant to put a lot of videos in here. It's not as many videos, but there's videos in here. But y'all gonna get the gist. Y'all get it. So first off, what we gonna start? We're gonna talk about Pooh Shiesty, right? Fuck, yo, I knew I was gonna do this. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Ah, you're not supposed to see that. When I tap it too much, it low key messes it up. So like, I don't be trying to like tap the screen too fast. All right, Pooh Shiesty, right? So for those of y'all that don't know who Pooh Shiesty is, Pooh Shiesty was born Latrell Dennett Williams Jr. on November 8th, 1999. Bro, 2001. He 2 years older than me. That's crazy. Like, no disrespect to Shiesty. I thought he was in his 30s or something for real. Like, yo, it's hot. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I thought Shiesty was in his 30s. Like, nah, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'll say like 28 or something. Like, I guess that's how old he is. I'm 25, 26, 27, 20. Yeah. So, he was born November 8th, 1999. He's a rapper from Memphis, Tennessee, who became one of the biggest breakout artists associated with the Memphis rap scene in the early 2020s. He blew up because he started making music around 2018 to 2019, but his career really took off in 2020 when he signed with Gucci Mane's 1017 Records. And I could do a whole video about that right there, because it's a lot with Gucci Mane's label. Apparently, people think it's a curse. It's a lot of weird stuff that go on behind the 1017 name. I don't got nothing bad to say, I'm not signed to their label. If I was signed, I would let y'all know. But yeah, I don't really know too much, so I try to stay talking about stuff where I know a lot about. But that's one of them things where I really gotta do my research before I just go ahead saying stuff. You feel me? So I don't want to say nothing that's wrong. NLE Choppa. Who is NLE Choppa? NLE Choppa born Bryson LaShawn Potts on November 1st, 2002. And he was born a year after me. Is an American rapper, singer, and songwriter from Memphis, Tennessee. He first gained widespread attention in 2019 with his breakout single Shotta Flow, which went viral and was later certified multi-platinum. Since then, he has released several successful projects, including Top Shotta, Walk 'Em Down with Roddy Ricch, Me vs. Me, and Cottonwood 2. He got Shotta Flow, Camelot, Slut Me Out, and Final Warning. I forgot to put some of Pooh Shiesty's songs on there. Hold on, y'all. I'm hot. I gotta turn the fan on, bro. I'm hot. I'm mad hot. Oh, actually, I'm low key. I'm low key scared because like I don't want the fan to knock my iPad over. Damn, I got a piece of hair coming out. Yo, it's hot, bro. I'm overheating. Yo, hold on, yo, hold on. I'm actually hot, yo. I don't know why, chat. Like, am I the only one that feel like this whenever I like drink? my face get mad hot. Like I just start overheating. Like it's crazy, bro. Sheesh. Yo, like I'm going through menopause. Yo, it's mad hot. Hold on, I just gotta put this on my face for a little bit. Yeah, so I didn't put some of Shiesty songs on there, but Shiesty songs he got 762 God, The Neighbors, Back in Blood with Lil Durk. Just recently he got FTO. He just got a lot of songs, you know, a lot of certified hits. But yeah, Choppa songs. Choppa really had a blow up with the Shotta Flow series. When Shotta Flow came out, it was raps. Like that's what really got him on in the game. And I feel like, yo, I'm mad hot, bro. I get mad hot. Like I'm overheating. I'm not getting red. Like freak. Whoo, shoot. I want to turn the fan on, but I'm scared it's gonna blow this thing. When he came out with Shotta Flow, I feel like the first 3 Shotta Flows and probably 4, and the remix with Blueface was his best ones. I think he went up to like 7. After those ones, like I don't know, it started going downhill for you. Feel me? What else? What else? Some of his notable songs, like I said, "Walk Him Down" with Roddy Ricch. He got the Final Warning. That's when I think he dissed NLE Choppa. Just recently he got the "Slut Me Out" song. Yeah. So, he got a song with Kyle Rich. If y'all don't know, he from New York. He got the what's that song called? If I was a bad bitch, I wanna me do that song. I ain't gonna lie, that's a banger. People try to hate on that song, but that's a good song for you. You feel me? Basically, Pooh, Shiesty, and NLE Choppa actually had history together. They used to be friends. Can y'all see? Like, I hope y'all can see for real. Let me see if I can like help this. That might have made it a little bit better. A little bit. Pooh, Shiesty, and NLE Choppa have an interesting history because they came up in the same Memphis generation, but their careers went in noticeably different directions. NLE Choppa, born Bryson Potts, was already becoming a major name by 2019 thanks to Shotta Flow. Pooh, Shiesty, born Latrell Williams Jr., was coming up shortly afterward and became closely associated with Gucci Mane's 1017 movement. Both represented the new generation of Memphis street rap, but they weren't really a duo or a long-term rap partnership. So like, when they first came out, they wasn't really like friends or anything. Like, but you know, they was all coming up at the same time for real, for real. And I ain't gonna lie, when Choppa came out for real, yo, Shotta Flow, the first one, I ain't gonna lie, I don't, and this no disrespect to Choppa. As a person that listens to your music, I will say, like, bro, you gotta go back. I don't even know if he can go back because he done did a lot now for him to like go back and do a reverse. But when Shotta Flow came out, he had the young boy comparisons, all types of stuff was going on, you know. So that's one of them things where like he really like I'm not gonna say he was at his peak, but he was there for a minute. Like it was going crazy for him, and then he was only 16 at the time. So like even stuff like that, bro. Like it was real life crazy, bro, crazy. Although they collaborated, NLE Choppa and Pooh Shiesty were never publicly known as best friends or a rap duo. They were more like peers from the same city and generation. There were also periods where Memphis rap had different circles and affiliations, so relationships between artists could be complicated even when they work together. And like, yeah, that's another thing. I think Yo Gotti is from Memphis, and he runs CMG with Glorilla, Moneybagg Yo, who else? I can't really name everybody off the top of my head, but Yo Gotti actually has a beef with Gucci Mane, the person that Pooh Shiesty was signed to, and whatchamacallit, like something happened between them where whatchamacallit, I'm just hot, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm mad hot. Where we can see. Well, we can see. Oh, y'all can see the screen? Alright, good. My fault, y'all. I need to take a second, yo. I be burning up when I drink, bro. What the freak? Like, I'm mad hot. super hot, yo. Um, yeah, it was something going on with Gucci and Yo Gotti to where they were beefing, and I don't know if this is facts or not. I'm not trying to just be spreading no false narratives or anything, but it was something that happened where Gucci Mane was basically signing everybody that was beefing with Yo Gotti or his hood, and a lot of people that signed to Yo Gotti or something happened where they were mad. I think it happened with Moneybag Yo too. They were mad that he signed with um, Yo Gotti over Young Dolph. It was something going on because Young Dolph was also beefing with Yo Gotti too. So, like I said, Gucci was beefing with Yo Gotti, and Shiesty was making it seem like he would never he a gangster. You feel me? Like gangsters be loyal to people to a fault. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't in the streets to really know too much, but one thing I know that gangsters is really big on is loyalty. So, say the person that signed you and changed your life. Like, all right, say like, look at this, right? I'm gonna put it in this analogy, and y'all can say it's dick riding. I don't care what y'all say. Say Drake was like, I want to sign you, right? If Drake signed me as a content creator or something, bro, fuck Kendrick. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's that, like, yo, it's to the point where you won't catch me listening to no Kendrick song. Like, that's how it is, for real. Drake signed me the next day. I might put a Kendrick video. Yo, no cap, yo. So that's how it was with Shiesty. Shiesty knew it was an issue with Pooh. I mean, not with Pooh. Shiesty knew it was an issue with Gucci and Yo Gotti, so he just stayed away from me, even though Yo Gotti is from the same place as him. All of that gets flushed down the drain, but that's for another video. We're not even talking about that video today. But yeah, like I said, it's a lot of different affiliations and groups in Memphis. So working with people kind of gets hard for them to do it. So a lot of people, it's a lot of missed opportunities and whatnot. So a lot of collaborations people don't really know about. They actually do have a song. This is their only song. It's called Up in the Score. It's NLE Choppa featuring Pooh Shiesty. It was released in September 6th, 2019, making it an actual early collaboration between the two Memphis rappers. Let me see if I can play it real quick. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the song for y'all, but I'm not gonna play it like the original one because I'm not trying to get copyright, yo. I just got, for anybody that's seen my Drake versus ASAP Rocky video, they just made me clip a whole part out because I put a word speech of Drake talking to Rihanna about winning her award. So I ain't playing with these people, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even playing with them. Hold on. Let me make sure I got it right. Yo, I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs, but alright, hold on. Can I playback speed? Alright. I don't want to get copyrighted, bro. Hold on. Nor. NLE. Hold on, I gotta look. Can y'all hear the music? Alright, well that's the song. I don't know if y'all heard it or not. I wasn't really trying to play it because like I said, they be copyrighting me for real. I'm really not trying to get copyrighted. Cause then they be asking me to clip certain parts out the stream. I just don't feel like doing it. But hold on, let me see. NLE low key went crazy. What do you mean he low key went crazy? Like lost his mind, or like he went crazy on the song, or like in general. Yeah. So that's the song. I'm not gonna lie, that's my first time hearing the song myself. Like that moment, I'm gonna listen to it off stream, but I never knew they had a song together. I had to do my research. So this is just some other info. One of the biggest differences between them came from NLE's personal evolution. After becoming famous for aggressive street oriented music, he basically just made a whole switch. Like, bro, I don't know what got into him, but he went from NLE Choppa to um what was it? NLE Chakra or something. Like, yo, like he just did a whole 180. Like he just did a whole rewind. I don't know what got into him. I don't know if he was like, yo, this not me. I don't want to portray this or what, but he just basically started moving toward more spiritual music, meditation music, holistic health, self improvement, more positive messages and stuff. I remember it was a point in time where he said he had a BBL serum. Like he was selling BBL serums and people were saying that it worked. I don't know how true that was or not, but he did it. He made the switch. Meanwhile, Pooh Shiesty remained much more closely associated with the hardcore Memphis street rap. That doesn't necessarily mean they had beef. It was more like their artistic identity started to change in different directions. And I'm not gonna lie, like I said, NLE definitely had a wave at that time when he first came out, and bro basically like flushed it down the toilet. Like, yo, he flushed it down the toilet when he did that whole spiritual change, whatever he wanted to call it, you know. And you know, kudos to him. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You feel me? Like if that's what he wanted to do, that's what he wanted to do. But your fans came from that Shotta Flow sound. You feel me? That Camelot sound. Walk 'em down. Like we didn't want to hear you talk about health and what that's like. I'm not gonna lie. Even like Dirk, bro. I mess with Dirk heavy. I listen to Dirk every day, but excuse me, you could tell when he realized the feds was on his trail. Like his whole music switched up. Like the tape with the J. Cole song "All My Life," he had some songs sprinkled in there. You feel me? Some diss songs, some drill songs, but the tape after that, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like you could tell he was like, all right, yeah, the feds really listening. We ain't get me on no type of drill. Like, yo, he give drill music, but it's not the same Dirk. Like, you could tell. I don't know if maybe they had an indictment on. Like, I don't know if Choppa had somebody watching him, like the feds or something, and that made him want to do a whole switch up. But we wasn't here for that. I ain't gonna lie. Like, nobody wanted to hear that, bro. We did not want to hear that. We do not. You know that one meme? We do not care. Yo, I need a soundboard. If I had a soundboard, that would be 10 times better for the videos, for real. But the main question, why are they beefing? Pooh Shiesty and NLE Choppa, right? So, like I said, I didn't even know they were beefing for real. Like, I'm literally just finding this out. NLE Choppa came out with a freestyle video, a mic performance, and everybody said it's pointed toward Pooh Shiesty. So, like I said, this really came out of nowhere to me until I started like doing my research and searching everything up and whatnot, and I started to realize like, oh, like all right, it's something going on between them. You feel me? Like it's crazy stuff going on, you know. So, oh shoot, we gonna get into that. Hold on, y'all. Nah. I don't want to drink that no more. Yeah, that's better. That's better. That's better. Yo, listen. All my drinkers that drink that special juice, if it's hard for you to handle it, just get a chaser. Even if you chase it with water, bro. Chase it. Chase that shit. Yo, chase this shit. So yeah. Basically, what I found out, yo, it's a lot of it's a lot of drama going on with them at the moment, and like I said, they were cool at one point, and nothing ever came to the light about this ever. Like I feel like before this situation, granted, it was something before the freestyle. We're gonna get into it. It was something before the freestyle that came out to where it was like, all right. And this friendship or camaraderie, what is it called? Camaraderie is a little one-sided. Like maybe one person feel like this over the other person, and like I said, we're gonna talk about it. But it was no real inkling that they had any type of issues with each other. It was, to me at least. Listen, I follow all the rap pages. I follow rap. Rap House TV, Street Juice, My Mixtapes, Say Cheese, Academics, No Jumper. Like me personally, I never seen no post saying that they had beef or issues. This is my first time seeing something about it, you know? So, um, yeah, like I don't know. Well, I do know. We're gonna get into it, but you know, that's just my opinion on the situation. So, y'all see that little person right there in the middle? That's one of the main reasons why they beefing, and then we're gonna get into it. The situation appears to have escalated very recently in 2026. The biggest issue is connected to NLE Choppa's former partner slash baby mother, Marissa Dene. What started the current situation was in June 2026, Marissa announced that she was pregnant with another child. She never said it was Pooh Shiesty's child. Like, nobody, like, yo, this whole time, nobody confirmed or denied that it wasn't his kid or it was his kid. So, before I get into what I'm about to say, this is all alleged. This is speculation. This is alleged. Like I said, neither rapper or her has confirmed this. So, take this with a grain of salt. But at the same time, things just, it just makes sense. Like, when you put two plus two equal four. Like, if you see 2 and 2, just assume it's 4. You feel me? What started the current situation was in June 2026, Marissa announced that she was pregnant with another child. Shortly afterward, Pooh Shiesty's mother posted an ultrasound that appeared to have Marissa's legal name on it and referred to the baby as her granddaughter. That led the people to conclude that Pooh Shiesty is the father of Marissa's baby. That's significant because Marissa and NLE Choppa already have a child together. So, and that's why I said, this situation, we got 5 people in here. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in for real. Whatchamacallit? And nobody confirmed or denied it. Like, Marissa didn't say nothing. Pooh Shiesty never said nothing. NLE Choppa never said anything. But Pooh Shiesty mom posted an ultrasound on her picture, on her story, and it said Marissa's name. And she said, I can't wait for my granddaughter. It's something. It says something like, she referred to the baby as her granddaughter, and like I said, nobody came out and said anything. Like, if Pooh Shiesty had a kid on the way, I'm sure he would make some type of announcement. Or if it was like something for real, the girl would have made an announcement. Like, yo, the Shade Room would have posted it. That's what I'm saying. Like, when this came out, when everything started to come out, I never seen nothing about this. Like, I didn't see nothing going on in the media or anything. This is the first time I'm seeing this. Like, from the NLE Choppa diss freestyle, I just had to do my digging, and I'm like, whoa, like, I ain't know this. I ain't see none of this. Like, what happened? You feel me? So, and I don't know if she was trying to be messy. I don't think the mom was trying to be messy, because moms don't really, like, moms get messy. I will say that. Moms do get messy. But at the same time, if you a rapper's mother, you kind of know what to post and what not to post, So I don't really think it's on some being petty, malicious type of thing. Like, when you looking at the ultrasound picture, you don't really, it's so many words on that screen, you don't know what they talking about. Like, my daughter, we just had ultrasounds for my daughter, and they were taking, like, pictures of the different body parts. I don't be knowing what I'm looking at the whole time. I'll be like, oh, okay, wow, okay. Like, I don't, like, they be having words on the screen, numbers, all types of stuff. I don't know what I be looking at for real. I really don't. But, we be there. We happy to see it, So, his mom was just happy in the moment, I don't know if she was in the room with her, or Marissa sent it to her, or, who knows what happened. I don't know. But that's where we at. Basically, the timeline for this is NLE Choppa and Marissa had a baby, they broke up, and now they're co-parents, right? The next situation, Marissa reportedly becomes pregnant by Pooh Shiesty. Now, anybody that knows, in situations like this, granted, it's no real rules on a female, You can't place rules on a person. Like nobody has. You have possession over your partner, but in real terms, like you don't. Especially if you're not with them, you know. But it's unspoken rules that are in place as a man, not only as a man, but like if this is your friend or somebody you know, it's kind of an unspoken rule that you don't mess with that person's person. You feel me? Like even if it's just your hoe, like even if it's your side chick, like don't go trying to like leave her alone or at least wait until we done. But even stuff like that, it's like, come on, bro, you being weird. I don't know, you being weird. So, especially if there's a kid involved. If there's a kid involved, whether you break up with that girl or not, it's gonna be on the type of time where if you like, yo, that girl better mess with a random person. Like you better mess with a random ass nigga. Like you better pray I don't know him. You know that type of thing. If it's anybody I know or I'm friends with or anything, you gonna look at them crazy, right? You know, so like that's just the situation that they're currently in right now. So, like I said, Shiesty and Choppa never came out to be friends, but they have a song together. They both from Memphis, you know. I seen that NLE Choppa actually said. Let me see if I can pull it up. NLE Choppa, Pooh, Shiesty, Double XL. Apparently, Double XL asked who should be on the next cover, and NLE said that Pooh Shiesty should be on there. 2021. Wow, where is it? Hold on. I'm trying to find it, y'all. My fault. NLE, Choppa, Pooh, Shiesty, Double XL. Yeah, I can't really find the video, but I got it right here on Google. It says the Double XL connection. When NLE Choppa completed his 2020 Double XL freshman profile interview, he was asked which other up-and-coming artists deserved to be on the list. He directly name-dropped his fellow city native stating Pooh Shiesty. He's a Memphis artist. Pooh Shiesty would secure his own placement on the cover the following year, next year, 2021. So, like I said, it was a no issue for real. But if, like I said, like they never came out to be friends or anything. None of them, neither of them ever said like, yo, this is my man, this is my boy, you feel me? I'm coming up with him, I'm under him. So it's just like but, sorry, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. You doing all this, y'all from the same city, you bigging him up, you giving big ups to him, and you looking out for him as a fellow artist, you know, like, I would feel like, and like for everybody that don't know, I'm from Jersey, but I stay in Bristol, PA. So I would consider Jersey and PA my home, right? If it came to any artist, especially Trenton, like, so anybody from Trenton, I'm gonna try to help and put on. You feel me? So, yep. See, I wouldn't charge nobody. You wouldn't have to pay me to put nobody on from Trenton. You feel me? So I wouldn't just go out my way to spite them. Like I want everybody from my city. I want everybody from where I'm from to win. That's how I see it. So, and we don't even have to be friends. I just want y'all to win, just like me. Like I want to win. You want to win. Let's win together. We better working together than apart. So you wouldn't really think that it was any type of issues or beef going on with them. And like I said, he helped him and he looked out. You feel me? Choppa came out before him. You don't know what type of things he was saying in the background. Like, yo, y'all better get up with Shiesty. Like, he gonna be up there soon. You feel me? Like, we don't know what was said. So, for Shiesty to mess with Marissa, it's not really nothing wrong with it. Because like I said, they weren't dating. They weren't a real couple. But at the same time, it's like, come on, bro. Like, we from the same area. I done looked out for you. We done did a song together. Like, at least respect me, bro. Like, I feel like if somebody do that, they're basically disrespecting you at that point. You feel me? Like, supposedly the Migos broke up because Offset had smashed Saweetie. And apparently Quavo and Saweetie was broken up. Or that was his side chick. That wasn't even really his girl for real. You feel me? Like, he was doing his own thing. So Offset ain't thinking like, and then he married the Cardi too. So he not sitting here thinking like, I don't care about Saweetie. You feel me? He just wanted to get his rocks off. You feel me? So he not thinking that this gonna affect the group like it did. And after that situation, the whole group done fell apart. Like, we didn't really see the Migos since then, you know? So for Shiesty to do that, it's just like, I don't know. He was just like, maybe he felt some type of way about it, but, apparently this is what started the feud. So after Marissa reportedly becomes pregnant by Pooh Shiesty, Pooh and NLE are suddenly connected through the same woman. And like I said in my previous videos, a lot of beefs between men usually come from women, and unfortunately that's the case. I'm not trying to make it seem like women are like cause like issues, are they evil, but I'm just calling it how it is. You feel me? A lot of men just beef over women. That's how it is. You know, like, men got too much pride to really beef with somebody. So we either gonna beef. Like, when I say pride, I'm saying like, say a smaller YouTuber was to come at me, right? And I'm just giving an example. I don't have no problem with no YouTuber or anybody. But say a smaller YouTuber came at me. And it was like, oh, nobody cares about your channel. You whack this and the third. I'm not even finna respond to you, bro. I'm not. Like, I'm not. Say he tried to call me broke. Or call me broke or ugly or something. I'm gonna respond. I ain't gonna lie. I got too much pride to let that slide. You feel me? Or say he messed with my girl or something before me, after me, anything. But you got too much pride to really let that slide. So, even the situation with YoungBoy and Vaughn, that whole situation started because of Geneva, for real. Like, if nobody know, Vaughn was trying to, I don't know if he was trying to get a feature clear or they did it, something happened. YoungBoy didn't want to clear it. Vaughn messed with his baby mom, and then boom, everything just got worse from there. You feel me? So it be them type of situations that really like escalate something to like something that don't even gotta be for real. Like, granted, yeah, Choppa and Marissa not together no more, but we got a kid, you know. Like if I was a rapper, and I don't know if she was a model or anything, cause if I'm being for real, I didn't know about Marissa until I know Marissa. Like, I know Marissa before Shiesty, but I know her because of Choppa. So what I'm saying is, I don't know if Marissa was somebody before Choppa. Like, was she a model, an influencer, or anything, or was she just a regular person? You know. But if I was a rapper, I would have just been like, yo, anybody you get with as a rapper, especially if they not like an influencer or around in the industry, my first rule would be, yo, don't mess with no rappers, bro. Don't mess with no, cause yo, being a rapper and messing with somebody else's girl is nothing but content for you. Like, that's a leg up for you. You feel me? Like, you know what you could do with that type of info? You know how many disses you can make? Like, you know, like that's like having a fish on a hook and dangling. No, that's like having a worm on a hook and dangling it in front of a fish. The fish gonna bite the bait eventually. All you gotta do is just keep hanging it in their face, keep hanging it. We don't know what was going on, you know. So that's just my opinion, though. But we got this. It says Pooh Shiesty's mom allegedly claims he expecting a baby with NLE Choppa's baby mom, Marissa Dene. And this is a quick little video of them talking about it.
Pooh Shiesty's mom is claiming her son is expecting a baby with Marissa Dene, the same woman who shares a son with NLE Choppa. She posted an alleged ultrasound on her now deleted IG story showing Marissa's legal name. Captioned, "Staying strong for my granddaughter. Neither Pooh nor Marissa have confirmed anything yet."
Yeah, so she posted on her story saying strong for my granddaughter. So the mom is even claiming it too. And this is the picture. The name is right there. Y'all can't really see it, but it says Mama Shiesty. Like that's Pooh Shiesty's mom account. I didn't put the caption that she put, but it says staying strong for my granddaughter, right? Or my grandbaby, something like that. Um, she took it down, and I'm not gonna lie, rappers work real fast. Like if somebody posts something that's not supposed to be posted, they're like, "Yo, take that down immediately," because like that would have started some controversy, and that's what I'm saying. Like I never really seen nothing about it in the media until recently, and I'm saying like the pregnancy situation, I had to do my own digging for that. After Emily tried to diss Shiesty while he was in jail. Now I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say it after. I'm gonna say it after. I'm gonna say it after. But it's right there. You know, I don't think she's just gonna post a fake ultrasound for clicks, and that's just my opinion. Um, it's really a bad look for somebody to go ahead and post a fake ultrasound. Like it's already enough people that's larping, like they having babies and whatnot. Like I think Wo Vicky did that for a period of time or something. Wo Vicky or Lil Tay, somebody did it. They was acting like they was pregnant and they wasn't pregnant. But that's the worst thing you could do. Like yo, there's mothers out here that can't have no babies. So people really look at you crazy when you do something like that. Um, yeah. So the mom posted that and immediately deleted it after, right? She could have easily came out and be like, "Hey, it's not what y'all think. I was just trolling, or this is a different Marissa." Like she didn't say nothing. She just took it off her story and just went about her day. So y'all tell me, you tell me what you think. Like let me know what y'all think about that. Little fishy, right? Right. Hold on. Then Pooh was heard talking about NLE on a jail call in July, and this happened in July. I'm mad late, yo. I'm late. In July, a leaked prison call allegedly captured Pooh Shiesty talking about NLE Choppa. During the conversation, Pooh reportedly agreed with a woman who insulted NLE and made derogatory comments about his sexuality. I had a burp. That obviously made the situation much more personal. And remember, Pooh is currently incarcerated. So this wasn't necessarily a direct face-to-face confrontation. A lot of what we're seeing publicly is coming through social media, leaked audio, and people around the artist. And as you see, this is Rap House TV. It says audio leaks of Pooh Shiesty on a jail call laughing at NLE Choppa saying, "On God, he gay." Um, Now, something I feel like I'm not gonna lie, recently, and it really started with Young Thug. Like if I'm being honest, like the leaked jail call started with Thug or Gunna. It's somebody. I think it was a whole campaign. Either Thug started leaking Gunna. Well, it wasn't Thug, but somebody started leaking Gunna calls, and they did it back to Thug in retaliation, or they didn't like the way that they were smearing Gunna's name after the whole Yes Ma'am situation. So they started leaking Thug's call to make him look bad. Cause I'm not gonna lie, yo. I gotta stop saying I'm gonna lie. If I'm being honest, yo, Thug was going in like, yo, Thug was on that pillow, yo. Thug was on that pillow talking, yo. Oh God, yo. He called Future stupid for being a deadbeat. He called Drake, I think he called Drake a square or a loser. He said something. He was mad. It was something going on with Metro Boomin where he was being inconsiderate because his dad died. He called Lil Baby stupid. Bro, it was so much stuff going on. But people try to say, like, when you in jail, you just mad all day. You feel me? So, whatever you say on the call is just you getting frustrations out. So, people really shouldn't take it to heart. But it's like, bro, why are you talking about me on the jail call anyway? To girls at that, you feel me? Like, why are you talking about me on the jail call, bro? And then, like I said, um, they never came out and said that they weren't friends, but they also never came out and said that they were friends, but they had songs together. Like I said, Choppa then shouted him out on Double XL. He done did a lot. So for you to go ahead and say that about me, it's gonna make me look at you the wrong way. and then you done already got my baby mom pregnant, supposedly. So now it's coming off like, yo, like all of these together. Well, it's not even a lot. Like I said, you get my baby mom pregnant, and now you on a call talking trash about me. Just put two and two together. Four is you got a problem with me. That's what four is to me. I'm thinking you got an issue with me at that point, because why are you making like, especially if you never said this to Choppa face, you feel me? But one thing I will say, he never said it to Choppa's face apparently, but also you could say, you could flip the coin and be like, well, yeah, Anna Lee came out and dissed, but at the same time, I don't know, man. I don't know. Choppa waited to put this song out after Shiesty got arrested, so it's like, I don't know if it's like a situation where he want to say it to Shiesty face. Cause look, I ain't gonna lie, like Shiesty on a run right now for the street dudes. You feel me? Like it was a situation, not a situation. It was a point in time where street rap and drill rap was like really going downhill, like bad. Like everybody was like, yo, you can't believe nothing you hear. Like all street rap is cap. That's the way it was coming for a while. Shiesty did that situation with Gucci. Whew. Yo, yo, gangster rap is back, bro. Yo, I don't know if y'all heard that new Shiesty album, but tune in, bro. He going in. That tape is full of self snitching, yo. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But like I said, all of this coming together is like, it looked weird. It looked weird when it comes to the forefront, So this is the call, allegedly. Well, this and not alleged. This is the call. And keep in mind, he was talking to another girl. He didn't outright say what he said he gay. Like he did say that, but I don't think Shiesty started the call. I think whoever was on the phone with him started it, and he added on, right? Granted, that don't make it right, but he didn't start it. Like I said, he didn't start this conversation. He didn't start with the rumors. Whoever was on the phone with him said it, and like I said, he in jail right now. When you on a jail call, granted, I ain't never been in jail to be on a jail call, but I done talked to people on jail calls. Like you just want to talk. Like you tired of being in a damn locked up environment around a bunch of niggas the whole time. You feel me? Like you gonna want to talk to a girl, or you gonna want to talk and get something off your chest and just distract yourself from what's going on. Now, I bet any guy could relate. Sometimes you get on the phone and you start overly popping into a girl. You feel me? Like you just pop it a little bit too much, And I think that was this situation, The girl was just talking bad about Choppa. Shiesty in jail. He just trying to have a good time. So, unfortunately, he added on to the conversation, Like, that's what he did. He put his 2 cents in. Did he start it? No. I could see if he was in there like, yo, Chop ass, something wrong with him. He foo-foo, like, he fruity, something wrong with him. But he was just adding on to what the girl said. But I'm not here to play devil's advocate. I'm just letting y'all know what's going on. But this is what was said.
Pooh Shiesty trolls NLE Choppa and says he gay on a jail call.
Shit, I mean, David gay.
Oh, God, he gay.
He gay as fuck. Marissa don't know. She gotta be doing what she want because...
I mean, beefing with YB is cool, but with Pooh, it's a different level. Y'all think NLE cook?
Now, she said, on God, her baby dad is gay, right? Now, the context they were talking about was Marissa. Now, I don't know if Marissa and Shiesty are cool, and that's why it never came out, because maybe they're not cool, but he on a phone with a girl talking about Marissa and Choppa. Or maybe this is Marissa's friend. You never know. We don't know what's going on. But, obviously Shiesty felt comfortable to add on, like, on God, yeah, he gay, And before I even get in, I don't I don't want no problems with anybody from the LGBTQ community. And ain't nothing wrong with that. We just here talking about rap because honestly, in rap, it is looked down upon. You feel me? You can't really be a street rapper and be gay. You know, like you might as well make pop music at that point. But at the same time, I could see if this came unprovoked, like if Choppa wasn't doing anything and this came out. But Choppa has like a little history of having pause moments. You feel me? Like, whoa, what are you doing, bro? And one of the biggest moments was this. So he put out a tweet, and the tweet basically said, "I'm coming out." With a little, the picture, it gives like, I just watched a Pop the Balloon episode, and a lot of the girls said that some guys gave off pretty boy. I say this is what it would come off as. You feel me? Is there anything wrong with the picture per se? Not really. It's just the caption. You know, the caption is a little off. Like the caption, like, all right, bro, are you okay? You good, bro? You good? And then just recently, I don't know what he doing with his hair, bro. I don't know if the picture, y'all can see the picture for real, but yo, like, I don't know what he got going on with the hair. Choppa, I don't know, bro. He wildin'. But I will say, I don't know if Choppa is having like an identity crisis or what. But this ain't really nothing new at the same time. Like I said, Choppa done went through a spiritual phase, a Tupac phase, and now he calling himself NLE the Great. You know, like, he done went through mad different like identities in a couple years, you know? So like, I don't know if this is like for show or he trying to cater to different audiences or what. But this not new. This not a new behavior. You feel me? I don't know. Like, Young Thug did this too, and I meant to put pictures in there too, but Young Thug was doing the same thing, walking around wearing dresses and heels and, you know, just doing the most, like doing crazy stuff to the point where Rich Homie Quan didn't want to be around him no more. And if y'all don't know who Rich Homie Quan is, go search up Young Thug Lifestyle featuring Rich Homie Quan. Thank me later, yo. I done did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. Oh yeah. Yo, thank me later, yo. If you never heard that song, you probably living under a rock. I can't lie, bro. You living under a rock. But yeah, it got to the point where Rich Homie Quan had to stop messing with him, and mad people was calling Young Thug gay. But if you know the history with Young Thug, you would know, like, granted, yo, I don't know if the people upstairs in my house are like smashing right now, but they sound mad crazy, bro. I don't know. If y'all don't know, do a little research on Young Thug. If you look at his research, like his background compared to like the pictures of him in a dress, you might think twice. I ain't gonna lie. Like you'll be like, you sure? You sure he gay? Like, I don't know. Thug really a vet in the streets. Like, do your research for real. Do your research. I'm not gonna come here being fed, but just do your research. We know Shotta Flow. I mean, we know Choppa from Shotta Flow. Him with all the guns in his videos and everything. Walk Him Down. All types of songs. So, we really don't know if he just doing this for show, for views, for attention and clicks. But, like I said, he done went through a bunch of different identities. Like, he was coming like Tupac for a minute. He shaved all his hair off. You know, I don't know if he was wearing a ball cap or what, but he had a moment, you know. So this not nothing new. That's all I'm trying to say. So we don't know if he's doing it for clicks or not, but it's starting to get to the point where people looking at him sideways, you know. even the song I sang in the beginning, like, he said, if I was a bad bitch, I want to F me too. You feel me? Now, in hindsight, nothing is wrong with that bar. Like, if you feel like you look good as a man, like, if you think you look good yourself, and I'm talking about any man watching this, if you feel like you look good, if you was a girl, you would F yourself, right or wrong. Like I'm not trying to condone what he's saying, but I'm saying, like, what he's saying is nothing wrong with it. It's just like, whoa, bro, pause. Like, you leaning into this too much. But when you think about it, it's like, all right, well, yeah, like, I look good. Oh. Yo, it really sounds like they smashing. I wish y'all could hear it outside. Like, it sounds crazy. Let me go. I'm rambling too much. So yeah, this is where everything happened. Friday or Thursday, one of these days, I seen the infamous diss track, right? I didn't put the whole thing in there because it was just longer, but I put the main part in where he talked about Shiesty, right? And it says NLE the Great, that's his new name now. Apparently he's not NLE Choppa no more. He's NLE the Great. Responds to a leak call of Pooh Shiesty calling him gay. And he responded in a freestyle. And I don't, like I said, the call came out in July. He just now responded. Do I feel like it's a little bit weird that Choppa waited till he was back in jail to where he can't respond for real? Yeah. But, you know, who knows? I know artists have a lot of situations where they wait for the right time to capitalize on something. So I'm not going to sit here and say he did it on purpose, but I don't know, man. I don't know. But this is the diss song with a freestyle. Just so y'all know, the whole freestyle wasn't aimed towards Shiesty, but there was some lyrics definitely aimed toward him. So, you know.
Whole bitch, I'm rolling with a K. Here's some Kenny A. Watch me elevate. Why they perpetrate the circle? I be the one that hurt you. Stop playing on my name. Niggas saying do lame, but I bust through brain. Do you circle? Look me up, man. I'm melly as fuck. Partner got slimed out, but I'm hanging with cuz. All love, I ain't trying to start hating. Got my name in conversation, pillow talking like a baby. What the G's will address it. It's a message and directed. If you can't respect it, make sure you don't disrespect me.
So he basically said, like, SG's pillow talking on his name and stuff, and if y'all don't know what pillow talking is where you just basically, like, I feel like saying too much to somebody, like, you just pillow talk. I don't know how to explain it. Let me see. I never searched up what the definition of pillow talking is. What is pillow talking? Yo, they over here playing the guitar upstairs. Can y'all hear this? What is the definition of pillow talking? Pillow talk is the relaxed, private conversation that happens between romantic partners while in bed, usually before or after sex. Whoa, hold on. That's in real life. What does pillow talk mean in rap? In hip hop and general slang, pillow talking means sharing private, intimate, or secret information with a romantic partner or resting in bed after what? In rap culture, it often carries a negative connotation, referring to an artist or a person who indiscreetly tells confidential business, such as street activities, criminal moves, or beefs, to a partner who might expose it or leak it. So yeah, he wasn't really exposing no beefs or situations, but he's speaking on Choppa to another girl on a jail call. You see where that people will look at that a little bit funny or weird, right? And he just said it outright, and he didn't say Pooh Shiesty's name outright, but we put two and two together. Who else been pillow talking about him? Who? Like, come on, bro. Like, he on his jail call calling him gay. Like, who else he talking about? We know who we talking about. So this was the caption. NLE posted the freestyle to his story, and he had that caption on the story. It says, at Pooh Shiesty, show way too much love to you for you to be pillow talking on my name to a female. I'm going to show you how to be direct, homie. Free you, though. Tell 30 hit me up. So outright, that's what he said. She said, Pooh Shiesty, I showed you way too much love. And that's why I said, like, NLE came out before Pooh Shiesty. he came out with Shot Flow before Shiesty broke out into the scene. NLE did a song with him called Up in the Skull before the freshman, the XXL freshman. Then Choppa gets on XXL freshman 2020 and they asked him, who should we have on the magazine? He says Shiesty. You feel me? And then what happens a year after Shiesty's on there? Now, I don't know if that directly got Shiesty on the magazine, but it came out that XXL already be having the people pick. Like, our votes don't mean nothing, yo. I don't know when the last time our votes meant anything. Like, honestly, like, and I'll say it myself. When XXX Tentacion was supposed to be like the 13th spot, or they wanted us to vote for the 13th spot, yo, I was going into school on the library computers, on all the websites, clicking, voting for X, and apparently he already had the spot solidified, bro. Like, I don't know. So, like, and I wouldn't be surprised about it. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say, like, you know, like, I'm not gonna say I'm mad about it, but it is a known thing, because some of the things that we see from XXL be like, all right, bro, like, y'all did not go off no fan communication, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. But another artist tell you who to put on here, and it's not like Shiesty wasn't nobody. Like, I could see if he said, like, yo, you need to put Lil Memphis Trap, Lil Trap Memphis, like some unknown person, like one of Choppa friends, like, yeah, put him on the list. And he not doing nothing. He not bubbling. He don't got no songs in the chart. He don't got no notable features, nothing. Shiesty was bubbling. Like, he had a wave, you feel me? So, that and NLE Choppa, somebody on the list that was blowing up already, saying to put him on the list, like, of course they gonna put him on the list, you know? He said, I showed too much love for you to be pillow talking to a female. Now, that's one thing, you know? Nobody wants to hear you pillow talking either way. But to a female, though, like, you know, it's a different type of ball game at that point. Because girls take information and run with it. I ain't gonna lie, alright? Even, like, the fact that, like, you, like, I feel like if you saying it to a man might stop you, or at least not even agree with you. A man might have his own type of thoughts. A girl just gonna go off what you saying, but in this case, she started it, so she already had a bad connotation about Choppa. Men are more like, we think a little bit more, like, we, not saying like girls don't think, but I think a lot of girls think emotionally, while we think rationally. You feel me? Like, we don't. Nah, I'm not saying we, cause listen, when it comes to certain situations, like, girls be having the upper hand when they think. Like, intense situations, men just go off impulse sometimes. Girls are a little bit more rational when it comes to that. But situations like pillow talking and arguments and everything, like, they think irrational. I ain't gonna lie, you know? So he said, you did all that to a female at that. I'm gonna show you how to be direct, because it wasn't to his face. So apparently, Shiesty never said any of this to NLE Choppa's face. So he said, I'm gonna show you how to be direct. Free you, though, and tell 30 to hit me up. Big 30 is, I think, either Shiesty's cousin or his friend. It's either him or Fujiano. One of them is his cousins, but Big 30 is signed to CMG, I believe. Yo Gotti or Moneybag Yo, something. One of them. He says outright, tell 30 to hit me up. So, I don't know if this is a situation that could be solved or not, but who knows? He said, tell him to hit me up. Big 30 just got arrested with the Gucci Mane situation too, with Pooh Shiesty. So I would feel like he'd probably be like, bro, Choppa, F you, bro. Then you coming at Shiesty, you coming at me. But like I said, men do think rationally. So I don't know if they got the chance to talk or not and, like, squash this situation. But like I said, like, a lot of things adding up. You messing with my baby mom, calling me gay on the call and everything. Like, it's not a good look, you know? So they both went about it the wrong way, you know. I feel like NLE could have definitely hit him up before the disc came out, like, yo, why are you speaking on my name? You feel me? Because you a rapper. At the end of the day, your image is everything. Nobody want to hear you crying about something. Get in the booth. He got in the booth. You feel me? But I feel like before you got in the booth as men, you feel me? Like, y'all could have talked it out. You know? You talking about 30 hit me up. 30 associated with Shiesty. You think 30 gonna want to hear what you gotta say? Like, come on, bro. Be for real. Like, that don't make no sense. So, I don't know if this is something that could be squashed or not, but only time will tell. That this song just came out, so we don't know. Maybe another jail call might get leaked, or Shiesty might respond on the jail call to a beat or something. He might write. We never know what's going to happen, but that's what's going on with Shiesty and NLE Choppa. Hopefully they can squash this situation, because the way I see it with cities and states, I always feel like we better coming together than apart. And I go for New York, Florida, Virginia, Maryland. It's coming down outside. That's for any state. If you come from somewhere, you better off working with the people in your city before going against them. You know? It's a better look when we all come together and work together. So that's just my opinion. So if Memphis was to go against each other, that just causes more of a divide and less people to shine. Because listen, beefs and everything trickle down to people, whether people think so or not. Shiesty and NLE Choppa could be beefing, and they little homies just feel obliged to go ahead and get involved with it, because that's they big homies. That's people they cool with. Choppa little cousin, bro, I ain't gonna lie, when I say it, I don't care to say it. When YoungBoy was beefing with Dirk, I was mad, bro. I ain't gonna lie, cause I really liked Von music. Granted, when you think about the situation, I guess they was defending themselves, but I was mad, bro. I really was mad. And y'all can say this is dick riding too, but ever since that situation, I ain't listened to another Quando song, for real, for real. I listened to YoungBoy here and there because YoungBoy wasn't in the situation. YoungBoy was in it, but he was on house arrest. He ain't had nothing to do with that. You feel me? Quando and Lil Tim was the ones that was there for real. When that whole thing happened, I really stopped listening to Quando. I get mad. I really fucked with Von heavy, bro. I thought Von was gonna be the next Keith, the next Dirk. He was bringing drill music back, bro, for real. So even the situation with 50 Cent and Ja Rule, bro, people, even Ice Cube's son said yo, when that happened, I was taking 50's side. We're not playing no Ja Rule. So just imagine people that's actually close with these people. Say you NLE Choppa nephew. I don't know if you feel me? I don't know, but say you his nephew and Shiesty little cousin. They see each other, it's up. Bro, they fighting. It ain't nothing to it, you know? So I definitely hope this could get fixed and, two great artists could come together and get past it. Especially, like I said, it's over a female. Choppa not even with her no more. And as a rapper, I don't think any rapper has a main girlfriend for real. They having their way with anybody. So I definitely, hopefully they can fix it, like I said. But that's just what's going on with them. Comment what you think about the situation. That's my thoughts on it. I would love to hear what y'all got to say. Like, comment, subscribe. We almost at 3,000 subscribers. Hopefully y'all can get me there. And yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Love y'all. For real. Peace.